What field are you in?
Earth and planetary sciences.
I am an invertebrate paleontologist.
A focus on volcanoes,
Dance
integrative biology,
and philosophy.
Computer science, communication and semiotics,
biology.
The rights of LGBTQ people and people living with HIV.
Biophysics?
And so what is a queer science or queer academia to you?
It's not just like being queer and doing science or doing academia, because I think that in order for something to be queer, it has to challenge the status quo.
Being super willing to challenge expectations, especially when it's uncomfortable.
Embracing different ways of thinking and different methods of approach, regardless of how often they've been used in the past.
And looking at other countries, other cultures, and the way in which they were, studying the world and understanding it and being able to incorporate that into our own thought process and not automatically discounting that because it's not part of the standard system. And in some ways, even focusing on it specifically because it's not part of that system.
Sees the different as a possibility to combine and multiply, includes the contradiction as a result, acknowledge every knowledge.
Being curious and creative outside of necessarily the norms. For me, that's like thinking of being in the center of a bunch of different Venn diagrams, and you try to understand them through those overlaps more so than just in isolation. And I've noticed people being much more cross-disciplinary or looking across different scales.
Queerness is the same as being fluid.
To transcend the normal boundaries that you have within your disciplines. Some willingness to break those molds.
talking with each other, building stuff up, people not scooping others, working within those frameworks of we're all trying to do this really cool science stuff.
Trying to minimize the effect of a traditional hierarchy.
Traditional biology is taught from a very binary standard, but nature isn't binary. And if we're truly trying to understand life and everything that embodies life, I actually feel like queer biology is about breaking down these binaries and re-envisioning something outside of the scope of what we believe to be a natural pattern or a natural state of being.
Because the truth is never within those binaries. It's kind of somewhere in between.
Researching things for the sake of beauty as well, and much more of an aesthetic reason, and connecting to the thing that you're researching.
The very intense, like deep love of what you're doing and like a genuine desire to understand and to connect, not in like a detached way, but like immerse yourself in it.
Following what felt good, of that pleasurability, that pleasure was a profound exercise of honesty.
That's queer academia for me. Just being able to be. And then you don't have to prove anything to anyone, so they take you seriously.
With, entomologists being so queer, from being inspired by metamorphosis, queering relationships both to each other as humans and to the things around us. So being connected across those different parts, going after the beauty of it all, and being inspired by things that change a lot.